Welcome back, Internet. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Knight as the challenge thing continues. Somebody's like, sounds like Hogwarts Legacy. I was trying to make Batman music. It can make Castlevania music. It can do Mega Man, but it can't do Arkham. Man. Maybe someday. Also, what was all the drums and stuff? There's no drums in Arkham. There's no drums in Danny Elfman's stuff either, really, except for the... Oh, maybe I needed to make, like, I said drums. Maybe I should have said marching drums. Like, you know how Batman's like... It needs more of a, like, a run in... It just... I don't know, it sounded cool, but it's not like a video game still. But I love the stuff it can do for Castlevania. Castlevania, it's like brings a tear to my eyes. Batman's just like, it doesn't sound like Batman at all. Oh well. Okay. What are we doing again? Yeah, that's right, challenges. Hooray. Let's do Nightwing and Batman. The only game you're excited for in February is the Mario thing? Yeah. That's okay. Also, what was with the choir? I didn't say choir, I said gothic. There's no choir. Disappointing. But you gotta admit, the Castlevania stuff was sick. Like the classical guitar, the church organ, the violins, the cello, the heavy metal drums, all that stuff sounded like epic. But the orchestra stuff sounds so fake. It doesn't sound like Arkham at all. It doesn't even sound like Danny Elfman stuff. It has to be able to duplicate that stuff. If it can make video game music, it can make Arkham music. It has to. I want to hear cool Arkham music I can use in my videos without getting copyright.
Simulation activated.
People are like, what are the benefits of AI? Benefits of AI is like you can make videos, put the music in, and you don't have to worry about some slime ball coming by and being like, yeah, I own the rights to this. I could get an awesome like Arkham soundtrack that I make on my own and put them in my videos. Holy crap, I can do all kinds of stuff again. I can do news videos and do whatever I want without having to worry about like some person years or even months later being like, eh, this is from my game. You can't use this.
Little help?
Boink.
Take out the most.
Don't fight at night. We're just doing our job.
Yeah, well, I'm just doing my job too. Electrifying. I will say this though, based on messing around with stuff, it does a much better job making instrumental stuff than it does singing. Like, some of that Castlevania stuff made me feel things. I was like, wow, this feels emotional, this feels vibrant, this feels alive. Crazy. Even that was supposed to be a battle between Mr. Freeze and Batman, and it's like, yeah, I guess, maybe in a cinematic kind of way, but it didn't feel like Arkham. It didn't even feel like the Rise of Sinzu games. There has to be a way of making it sound gothic, like a gothic sound. Also, the brass sounded like a synthesizer. It didn't sound like, I said trumpets and horns. Because Batman's themes usually are very brass heavy. The only Batman themes that use a lot of synthesizer is stuff that, what's his name did? The synthesizer heavy stuff was, Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer uses a lot of hydraulic sounds and things like that. He doesn't use, he's not like a very heavy theme thing unless it's the Pirates of the Caribbean. Then he kind of drives like some type of theme. Da 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 da. And even with his Batman theme, he builds up like bwom bwom. But the problem is he never crescendos it. Like when he was working with the guy in Batman Begins, there was more like layers to the Bat theme. It wasn't a finalized theme yet, but they were planting the seeds for like a full theme once Batman was fully established. But of course, in The Dark Knight, we don't even get it. And Zimmer's again, he's like, no, the Batman theme isn't done. And then The Dark Knight Rises, he's like, no, he doesn't have a theme at all. It's like, why? You started something cool, but then you don't finish it. That's what a lot of Zimmer's work is. Outside of Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean, they have full-on themes. You know? The Batman stuff, The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, they're not themes. The most theme-heavy was with James Newton Howard, I believe was his name. Was the guy who worked as a composer with Zimmer. Was it? It was James, wasn't it? Yeah, James Newton Howard. Yeah. Yeah, he was the guy who actually, in my opinion, he's a better composer than Hans Zimmer is. Hans Zimmer like can't finish themes. He starts them. He makes them epic. He begins like he's you know building up to the theme, but the person who comes in and adds like that like yes moment to the theme is James Newton Howard. And when those two split after Batman Begins, we never got a full complete Batman soundtrack. We just got Batman noise, which sucks. There's Music 101 for you. They started to make cool themes in The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, but they don't go anywhere. They just keep building and building and building and building and building and building, and then there's no release. And it's like, okay, now we're just gonna repeat. It's like, no! You need to finish it! Give it something! You gave it nothing! Why? The one thing that's always bothered me about the Nolan films is the music. It just doesn't... It was so good in Batman Begins, and then it just kind of... And then Zimmer's like, well, I don't really make themes. It's like, because you can't. Outside of getting really lucky with, whatchamacallit? With the Pirates of the Caribbean. Even what's his name? Junkie XL, I think that's his name. The guy who did the new Batman theme for Affleck, he actually committed to it. Like it has a good theme, like Affleck's Batman thing. I don't remember it. It's very grunge heavy. The Batman theme in the BVS. It's kind of like a fusion of Nolan-esque with Danny Elfman. But it's subtle. It's not like overpowering because again, they were gonna actually even Junkie said he was gonna do more in the Batman movie that we never got. It was just kind of like, hey, this is an introduction theme. This is an introduction to the character. When the character appears more, we'll do more with his theme. Did that ever happen? No. More attempts of DC teasing us and never ever following through. Just teasing the possibilities of greatness, but never giving us greatness. Just, okay. Frustrating. Man. You're a freak. You're a freak house. Stop that. Ah, I can actually... Okay. Hey! That was my combo you ruined. Stop that. Hans did the Superman theme for Henry? He did? Ah, okay, yeah, that is, okay, that is Zimmer. Okay.
Looks like you could use some help. Not so tough now, are you?
I do like Cavill's theme.
Buster, stop him!
I thought Junkie did. Oh, Junkie came in for BDS.
Cover me, I'm fixing this guy.
Such a weird name for a composer. My name's Junkie. I make music. And my music's good, it's not junk. Okay. I like Junkie, though. I like his music. It was a bummer that he was replaced on Justice League. 'Cause I think he did a pretty good job on BVS. But of course, they wanted Danny Elfman, and Danny Elfman was like, "Hey, it's me, Danny Elfman. I'm going to use Batman and Superman's themes, but I'm not really going to utilize them very much." He made such a big deal. Yeah, I brought back the Batman theme. I heard the Batman theme like twice in the whole movie. Ow. And it was very subtle. We didn't even get... What I wanted from Danny is when he said, yeah, we're going to use the Superman theme and the Batman theme. It's like, I want to hear a fusion of those two themes. Like, that would have been cool. Did that happen? No. It's like, we're bringing back this composer from the 80s who made really great Batman stuff. We're going to let him use John Williams stuff. But we're not going to fuse together the musical themes of Batman and Superman. Like, to have, like, you know, kind of like a medley. That would have been cool. Like, the Batman theme and the Superman theme as a medley in the Justice League movie. Didn't happen. In fact, they used stuff very sparingly. Oh, well. Hi there. Sweep the legs. So Batman's going to be going on hiatus again because I have new games to cover starting February 11th. So enjoy Batman today and tomorrow. Ow. That was rude. That was rude. That was rude. I'm break his face. Probably. What? That's not supposed to happen. Jerk. Now that's a kick. No. Did you just throw something at me? You did, didn't you? That's rude. Don't do that. Oh, you can take a frozen gun right out of his hands and break it? That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. Wait your turn. Here. You heard him. Stop him. He's dangerous. Medic! What are you doing? Ooh, nice. Let me fix that for you. Oh, I messed that up. Bam. Junkie is back doing Supergirl? Interesting. Junkie did the music for Amazing Spider-Man 2? Well, Danny Elfman did both Batman and Spider-Man. Like, Danny did the Keaton films, and then he did the Tobey Maguire films. A lot of people forget that, but Danny Elfman was the one who created the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man theme. And if you listen to the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man theme, it's very string and brass heavy, which is Danny's signature. Danny uses a lot of like string quartets and symphony and very heavy brass, like French horn. In fact, French horn is very prominent in the Spider-Man theme. Da 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 da. Wah. Who do I think the Batman Brave and the Bold villain will be? Probably Talia or Roz. I don't know. They're probably, if they're doing Grant Morrison, you realize that they're probably going to do the Damian Wayne thing, right? Like, have they said that Batman and Robin are established? Like, I mean, excuse me. Have they said that Batman and Damian are established? They said that he has a younger son, Robin. So are they going to skip the whole Grant Morrison thing of introducing Damian? Or is the first Batman movie, Brave and the Bold, going to be about, you know, Damian's introduction to Bruce, which didn't go very well. You know, because of murdery Damian. Murder Damian. Damian the murderer. Does Warner Brothers suck at handling DC characters? DC sucks at handling DC characters. DC has no heart. DC sold their soul to the devil. It's devil comics these days. There's nothing about DC that is anything reminiscent to what DC was. DC was a company that had balance. They had conservative values and they had liberal values. And it was like a yin and yang situation. Nowadays, it's like not that. It's basically like Marvel Comics. It's full-blown liberal. Like there's no soul anymore. It's soulless. It's just like Rage Against the Machine type thing. Like, you know, very political mouthpiece nonsense. And DC lost their soul like 10 years ago. They're not. The thing is, DC was trying so hard to be like Marvel, but Marvel and DC were two different entities. DC represented balance in society and in comic books and mythology. You know, where most of the DC characters were like godlike and stuff like that. It was supposed to be like our Western mythology. And they threw it all away. There's no balance. There's no yin and yang anymore. Maybe someday, but no, DC and Warner Brothers, they don't know how to handle the property because they tried to turn the property into something it wasn't. And if you try to change the core values of what a property is, or it's not the same anymore. That'd be like, you know, taking the Bible and taking Jesus out as the main character. It's not going to work. You know? And that's what they did with DC, is they took the values out. There were so many characters that had conservative family values, and they got rid of it. Sense of justice and law and order, all that stuff. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all replaced with modern, contemporary nonsense. It's not the same. Marvel and DC are supposed to be different. They're not supposed to be the same. If you make them the same, that's why DC is failing. Because why would you want a Marvel copy? The reason why DC did so well on its own is because they were heroic stories. They were, you know, good versus evil, very defined. Marvel was good versus evil, very ambiguous. If you make good versus evil ambiguous with DC, what does DC have? Nothing. It has no core identity anymore. It's not the same. Go up and read pick up a comic book from the 1970s, a Batman book. The heroes and villains are very defined. Pick up a comic book from the 1970s for the X-Men or Spider-Man. You can see that there's a lot of ambiguousness with the storylines. You know, Peter's conflicted about stuff. Whereas Batman has a straight mission all the way through the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Boom, 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 boom. And then once you get into the Grant Morrison thing and the New 52 and then DC Rebirth and then the current DC, instead of it being like a consistent straight line, it starts to get all wavy and stuff. Like it starts to go straight down because they're not sticking to the character's principles, to their values, to their beliefs. They're doing whatever people on social media believe, and those people are valueless, moralless, immoral, evil, wicked. Not the same. So, I mean, it's as someone who grew up with that kind of stuff, with, you know, the yin and yang aspect of DC Comics, it's gone. It doesn't exist. I can prove it doesn't exist. It's gone. Finito. Bye-bye. There are some aspects of it that are still around, but it's not as prominent.
Simulation activated.
There is nothing that's balanced in the industry anymore. It is what it is.
We'll make sure this hurts.
Yoink. Ooh, wait, it finished making something? What is this? Hold up. I'm curious about this. That one took a while. It's not a very long song, though. It says... Gothic-inspired symphony. Never mind, it's not done yet. It's thinking about it. It's like, can't duplicate.
Yeah, rush him.
Because I want to hear a very prominent French horn or trumpets or something. Batman is supposed to be... He's a hero, so the hero themes I grew up with are not synthesizer-based. They're clearly defined by French horn or trumpets or, you know, stuff like that. The brass section. Especially the Batman themes. The Batman themes of old had very heavy brass. Which you want that. It's heroic. What is Nightwing's current status in the DC universe? What do you mean? He's living with his girlfriend Batgirl. They work in Bloodhaven together. He fights local villains and serial killers and stuff like that. It's the only thing Tom King is actually... Well, sorry. It's the only thing Tom King did well over the past decade. But he's gone now. He's doing something else. Or he left DC. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know who's writing Nightwing currently. I haven't actually started reading the newest run yet. I might. I just have a feeling whoever writes Nightwing and Batgirl next is going to break them up or something like that. Because all these journalists and stuff want Nightwing to be with Starfire and things like that. So, probably going to happen. Not to jinx it or anything, but you have to remember that DC doesn't listen to fans. DC listens to the press, and they listen to weirdos on Twitter. So, most likely, probably this year or next year, they'll break Nightwing and Batgirl up. Have him... Actually, I could probably see them killing Babs and then rebooting the universe and having her come back, like, as an African-American or something. Probably. I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't race swapped her yet. They probably will. Next reboot. Because she's, I believe she's mixed in the new Lego game. Like I said, I don't care about that stuff, but it's like when you make it a permanent change, it gets kind of annoying. So as long as another artist can come in and be like, alright, I want to make her white again, be like, okay. But they don't let you do that. Once you change a character, you change their sexuality, you change their skin color, they're changed forever. And then they say stuff like, well, them being white didn't mean they were actually a person. They weren't a race, they were white. It's like, wow, that's racist. That is such a weird argument. But that's what they do all the time. They're like, well, just because this character was made this way, it doesn't mean that that's a character trait for them. What? So, I mean, it's weird. And Dunsky. Oh, Tom King went to the Green Lantern books? R.I.P. Alright, I'm sorry, Lantern fans. But can you keep Tom King away from the Batman books? Just keep him on Green Lantern. I'm sure he'll do great work.
Simulation complete.
Remember when Jason was with Starfire? Are you talking about the New 52? Yeah, I remember. What was it, the Outlaws? It was the Outlaws, right? Okay. I mean, the violin's a little bit much there, but... the violin... There's no... The violin is supposed to be front and center in something like Castlevania, or the guitar, but not in a Batman theme. I don't think this thing can do Gothic. Whenever it thinks Gothic, it's like, oh! Castlevania! It's like, no, Batman. Alright, where were we? What are we doing again? Gotham Precinct? This? Yeah. Wait. Did I not do it? Did I do it? Weird. Use your free flow expertise to take down a gang of thugs. I thought I already did that. Did I not do that? Weird. Well, it's not showing any star. Wait, are those showing? No, it's not showing stars. It says 0. Okay. Wow, don't do that. This, yes. No, but the thing is, like, if you make a property, can you imagine though? Let's use anime for example. You can see tributes to Dragon Ball in a lot of things, but how much of Dragon Ball Z exists in, say, One Piece or Naruto or Yu Yu Hakusho, things like that? Like, even though they're all shows about high-profile superheroes or super anime characters, each of them have their own distinct character's journey. The characters work with their friends and stuff differently than people in Dragon Ball Z. So, if you take Marvel, for instance, Marvel is supposed to be young and contemporary, right? It's supposed to be something that young people find very relatable. DC is supposed to be more old school, traditional values, yin and yang philosophy, good and evil clearly defined. DC is old school. If you take too much of the Marvel aspect and you overpower the naturalness of what DC was, which DC was more like, people who are into, more traditional things. Like it's for traditionalists. And Marvel is supposed to be for people that are more like, contemporary. When you take away the foundations of what a brand is and replace it with your competitor's brand, you don't exist anymore. So DC Comics, in a way, does not exist the way that it used to, and it's failing. Why? Because it doesn't have its soul anymore. It's just a soulless husk that's trying to compete with Marvel in everything from movies to comic books to TV shows. It doesn't have its DC soul anymore. It's gone. And it'll probably never get it back. Because they changed too much of what DC is. So, I don't know if Dan Dido was responsible for keeping things the way they were. Or what. But DC lost the battle of its soul because they were trying to chase Marvel. And Marvel and DC couldn't be any different. And that's fine, Different strokes for different folks. But when you chase the same thing, you lose who you are. Now you have everybody in the DC universe basically acts just like Green Arrow, and who wants that? Green Arrow was a novelty because he acted like a Marvel superhero, but now everybody acts like Green Arrow? What fun is that? Can you show me one character in DC Comics today that has any traditional values whatsoever? That's not vilified? Just one superhero that acts the way they did 20, 30 years ago. I bet you can't name one. Because Hal Jordan is liberal now. He used to be conservative. Batman used to be apolitical. He's super liberal now. Name one. One AAA superhero in the DC universe that acts like traditional family values, conservative values, religious values, good versus evil, and it doesn't, like, the hero doesn't take any time to explain to you the socialness of today. Like, he doesn't, there's no balloons, there's no stories about it, it's just straight being the superhero, taking down the bad guys, no social commentary whatsoever. I bet you can't name one. One DC character in the past 6 years.
I'll smash your face into a pulp.
They all act like Marvel superheroes now. Yoink.
This knife's
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. You see, my friends, you need balance. You can't go one side, you can't go the other. You have to have balance. There's no balance at DC. There's just craziness. Well, Green Arrow is supposed to be, though. That's the thing. Green Arrow was created with being that, like, his reimagining in the 60s and 70s. A lot of people like that because, you know, it was very... he was very for the little guy, you know? He spoke his mind. He was very blunt. And that's just how Green Arrow was. But do you want the entire DC universe to be like Green Arrow? No. And even back in the day, like 30 years ago, not every single DC character was a Republican or Democrat, and you didn't even know who they were. Like, they didn't talk about it. There were no comic books about, like, you know, what Clinton and Monica Lewinsky did, or whatever, in the 90s. They were dealing with their own problems, like the Cataclysm in Gotham. When the earthquake in Gotham happened, all the different DC characters were involved in some way. Like, they knew that Gotham was cut off from the rest of the world, and there was a massive earthquake, and, you know, gang wars, all kinds of stuff. You know, all the DC universes talk about what's going on in Gotham. Gotham is a huge war zone. You know, that was the big fictional event that happened throughout the DC universe. Like, it impacted everybody. And they brought it up sometimes. Like, kind of like, hey, this is what's going on in Gotham right now. That's why Batman's not around. Was there a giant earthquake in New York City in real life? No.
You can't beat me.
It was strictly for that universe, you know? I miss that kind of stuff.
Time to die, Bat.
Sometimes it dragged on too long. I think Cataclysm, you know, was a event that lasted too long, though. You know, everything in moderation. Cataclysm kind of bled into contingency, I believe. The contingency virus, and then war games, and some other stuff. Blink. But it lasted a long time. Felt like it.
Oh crap! Big guy's down.
Blink. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, I messed up somewhere. Oh, there it goes again. Whoops. Why couldn't they make a Batman show? They couldn't make a Batman show because of the Bat embargo. Nolan wouldn't let them. Like, Chris Nolan kept the Bat embargo in effect for the CW stuff, because he was still making Batman stuff, and he was like, nah, you can't have a TV show with Batman. If I'm remembering this correctly, the Gotham show started right after 2012, didn't it? With The Dark Knight Rises? Was it the same year as The Dark Knight Rises, or after? What year was the Gotham show? Does anybody remember? If you can help me out with that, that would be great. Because I can't remember what year the Gotham show was. And even the Gotham show wasn't allowed to use certain villains.
I'm gonna take your face to
No, don't take my face to the what? Rude.
Oh man, he took out the big guy.
The Bat embargo was one of the stupidest things
Stand a chance against us.
that they could have done.
What do you want?
I'll take that, thank you. Sparkly! Woo! Very nice use of cape thingy there. Whammo! Okay, it was 2014. Okay, there you go. So Nolan was what? Dark Knight Rises was 2012, right? Dark Knight was 2008. Dark Knight Rises 2012. So the Bat embargo was long gone, and that's why they were able to do the Gotham show. But they weren't allowed to show Batman for some reason. I don't know why. Like, we had to wait until the very end of the show that they could show Batman. They had Jim Gordon do all kinds of cool stuff as Jim Gordon, but they were very selective on what villains could show up and stuff like that, because the CW was kind of like, well, we're using all these characters, so you can't have these characters. Because, if I remember correctly, Gotham was on Fox. The CW was on, Huh? Why is that not giving me my stars? Weird. The stars are still hollow. Why? Nunny? Why is it still... Is it because you have to beat the thing with the character you play as? Where's all my stars? What is happening right now? It saved Harley's stars. Why didn't it save Batman's? What the heck? Hi, baby. I don't like the Switch. Well, yeah, they didn't own Fox. But it was the second time that they put another Batman show on Fox. The animated series was on Fox. And then Gotham was on Fox. Like, 20 years apart. Or was it like 15 years apart? Something like that. I don't know. Let's beat it with Nightwing and see what happens. I don't know. I'm just as confused as you are. I'm very confused. That was terrible. Maybe you have to clear it with the character that you're supposed to play as? I don't know. We'll try it.
You're ours now, Nightwing.
I'm no one's. What is it, darling? Yeah, I was, yeah, the last episode with Batman in his weird suit. Yeah, the bat suit. I don't know what it was with TV Batman, but the CW and the Titan show did a terrible job with their bat suits at the end. Like, the bat suit looks so bad at the end of Gotham, and the bat suit, the big bulky thing that they had in the Titan show, woof. It was like, you have one job, TV and cable, make a decent bat suit. Can they do that? No. Even the CW's own bat suit that they had, like, that Batwoman wore, looked terrible. It was bad. So very bad. Ooh. Alright, I need some theme music here. It says it got the freeze and called Gotham Below Zero. Is that it? Yeah, I want to hear this. Gotham Below Zero. Maybe that'll be something fun to fight, too. We don't have music on in the game anyway, so we're gonna add some music. I need to be inspired to do beatdowns. So... It's called Batman Freeze? That's a... Is this Gotham Below Zero? Okay. Wow me. No. It's not Batman-like. That's Batman-like. Not. Why the rock? What? What are you doing? What is the Flight of the Bumblebee? Why? Now it's rap. How is... My gosh. Lame. I'm erasing this. I hate this. There's no violin solo in Batman. Ooh. What the? Why? I mean, it's very Castlevania-like, but it's not Arkham. What the heck? dynamic, but it doesn't sound like Batman. Doesn't sound like a Broadway number either. I don't know what they're going between like gangster rap styles and I don't know what that was. Woof. I hate that. I don't like that. I do not like that. This is bleh. Again, why? Why the violin? Every time you put the violin in, it's gonna give it a violin solo? What is this? It's like a Yanni concert. I wrote now in big bold letters. I said no violin solo. Jeez, that's too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Subtlety. Subtlety. If it's a Batman theme, it needs strings and brass. You don't need some like grandstanding with any type of solo. No, that doesn't even sound like a Danny Elfman thing. I have no idea what that was. That was something. That was something, but no.
Simulation activated.
No, I had to open it. You're fine. Okay, we'll be up for a little bit and then go. I'm gonna have to make a short. It's not saving my progress with Batman though. This is like the third or fourth time I've done this. Just play a regular Batman theme, it's copyright. The music that I'm doing is not copyrighted because I'm making it. It's not, I can't play Batman music. I'm not giving Danny Elfman or any of those other people. I'm trying to create my own gothic sounding thing, and then the program's like, oh, gothic, we did that today. Castlevania. It's like, no! There's other types of gothic, you know, in music. It's not just Castlevania. Castlevania better not define what gothic is. And I love Castlevania. It made some great Castlevania stuff tonight. Which, Amber's here. I'm gonna play one of the Castlevania things I made. Okay. Yeah, wifey's here. Wifey's important. Love you too. This one, Amber, this is like if you were going through the Belmont's village. I'll give you a little background. So, the vampires wiped out the Belmonts. The Belmonts represents the classical guitar. Like, got like a Spanish vibe to it. The town is destroyed. The cello, menacing cello, and like very like mean violins, like kind of like mocking violin. And there's some piano and there's some other stuff in it. This came out amazing, but it's not Batman. The Belmonts are all dead. The entire village is wiped out by vampires. So it's the classical guitar is supposed to represent Mi Familia. Or legacy. The youngest Belmont survives, picks up the whip, and goes to war. He represents... I like very, like, theme-heavy and, like, heroic stuff. So it's like a hero's journey. He's picking up the vampire killer and he's going to war. Get revenge for his entire clan being killed. The electric guitar represents his emotional state. I know, right? It can do Castlevania really well, but it sucks at making Batman music. I'm really pissed. I know. Now comes in the vampire part. One of the Castlevania composers used to use piano solos a lot. I think the lady who did Symphony of the Night was very heavy on piano and keyboard. The wailing guitar is inspired by Chris Holland's style. Now it's saving it. Castlevania's dead. There is no more Castlevania. Why celebrate a 40th anniversary of Castlevania when they dropped it? It's just like it's like post-mortem anniversary.
You need Batman to sing.
Now he doesn't do squat with Castlevania anymore. It's a shame. The Western people failed at making like the Castlevania franchise, and then Konami's just kind of like, well, I guess this franchise is dead now because we don't have any ideas. It only exists through collabs and collections. It's like very upsetting. I was a huge Castlevania fan. I still am. But like it's depressing what happened with the brand. Castlevania only lives on through like indie games that are inspired by it. And there's so many indie games that take inspiration from Castlevania, but it's not Castlevania. It's not the story between the Belmonts and Dracula, it's something else. It's not the same. Upsetting. Disappointing. It was one of the... It was Japan's, like, when the rest of the world went crazy, Japan was very consistent on what was good versus evil. Like with Castlevania. Because Americans, when they took over the Castlevania franchise, what did they do? They made the Belmonts cursed. Not just cursed that they have to hunt vampires the rest of their life, but the fact that they took, like, the Gabriel Belmont and turned him into Dracula. They basically turned the franchise on its head. And then they turned Trevor Belmont into Alucard. The exact opposite. Go for it.
Well, there's just. I think like the West, like they forget their heritage, like the church and stuff like that.
I'll cut you to
I
pieces.
think that's a huge part of it. Like Japan still has their heritage. We don't.
I'll cut you.
But it's kind of interesting, just like you know how we forget.
I can teach you how to play with
Like we used to have a lot of stories about us fighting good versus evil, the church versus humans, and vampires, and that has like fallen away because people don't go to church anymore. People don't believe. Even the people who do go, they don't really believe it in heart, you know, or feel it in their soul to the point that they want to write games about it. But there's another franchise that kind of died down also, sort of controversial, but interestingly enough, I came across this video of this woman
Gonna cut you.
from Iran, and she was saying,
Hey, someone get Chef Robin. He's gonna
maybe I shouldn't, but she was saying, and this is her words, not mine, but she was explaining that, you know, like in the Crusade, she was explaining that you shouldn't keep apologizing for them because it was one culture, the West, defending themselves against the other culture that was coming to take them over. And because she's actually Iranian, and but she's descended from the old Iranians. She said a lot of people are there, and she was saying that, and she has a lot of interesting videos about that, and she actually does a lot of research on the Crusades, and she learns about, and she was explaining that like the Italians and some of the other people are actually defending themselves. So it's kind of an interesting, I could like get her channel or something, but it's kind of interesting like that, like a lot of our Western history we've learned to hate ourselves, like hate the church, hate the Crusades, all this stuff, and we've been told to hate everything that produced Western civilization, but in reality that a lot of what we're told to hate about ourselves isn't exactly true. We're given a twisted version of history to make us hate ourselves. That's kind of why, like, I think people don't really want to do Castlevania or something.
Castlevania's not really about.
I know
like,
it's not about that, but I was just thinking.
It takes actually it does. Lamont of Innocence takes place during the Crusades.
I was just thinking there's another series similar because Assassin's Creed 1, you cannot purchase that because you're told to hate that entire part of Western history. And I think I know it's kind of controversial, it's not the same thing, but I feel like in the same way we're told to hate the idea like that, like our church would like, you know, fight.
Well, the thing with Castlevania though, Castlevania is supposed to take place like during the Renaissance era. Like it's
and also I feel like Castlevania is less controversial because you're not actually fighting one people group versus another.
Fighting vampires and demons.
It's literally fighting demons. So like, I feel like, you know, you could argue back and forth about certain points of history and certain wars, but you really can't argue, you know, whether Dracula's evil. Like, because he is, you know. I think that's what makes the Castlevania series, like, I feel like it shouldn't be controversial to keep going with that because, you know, like, nobody's gonna argue that Dracula is a good person.
The Netflix show took some free liberties that was a little weird. I liked the Netflix anime for a while, but then it started to get really weird, and I think Japan didn't appreciate some of the stuff that they did with Castlevania as well. I mean, it started out really good, but then it ended really bad. It's like people are so psyched about doing the Belmont from the Symphony of the Night stuff, right? So, and it got a little shaky with Trevor Belmont at the end, a little bit. Like I watched it and I was kind of like, wait a second, what? there was some stuff as like a old school Castlevania fan that I was like, I don't really like where this is going. But when they brought in Richter, the stuff that they did with that show, which Richter is arguably like most people's favorite Belmont. Like he's the one from Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night is the most well known, like for gamers like of all skill levels.
Yeah, Richter.
Right. He's got superpowers. You know, he's not like traditional whip and cross and things like that. Like Trevor and Simon, they weren't very magically endowed, right? So Richter, he inherited the magical abilities of like his ancestor Sypha, like Sypha Belmont, the wife of Trevor and stuff like that, and he was his great-grandfather Juice Belmont, which is from that one Harmony of Dissonance game, which was kind of amazing. So everybody was looking for Richter to be like, okay, this is going to be everything that we want, and nope. So then I guess Japan was just kind of like, well, the shows didn't do as well as we thought, so I guess nobody wants the video games anymore, so we're just going to stick with collabs. And there's been some great collabs with Castlevania, but it's not the same as like actually getting a real Castlevania game. Like it's been longer than 10 years since the last Castlevania game. I can't even remember. The fact that I can't remember is not a good thing. Like, I think Order of Ecclesia was like the last one. Maybe. Or maybe the Lords of Shadow was the last one on PS3. It's been a long time. It's been a dog's age since the last real Castlevania game. That was not a collab game. It was not like a basically rehash.
No.
No.
Yeah. It is. I don't know.
Simulation complete.
I don't really know the storyline of a lot of the Castlevania games that my brothers played growing up. Like, I know they played the Castlevania NES games and then Super Nintendo and stuff, but I can't really tell you the storyline of them.
Oh, that's okay.
I just know that one lady was made into a whip one time.
That was from Lamont of Innocence.
I do feel like it's kind of hard, like, if I was writing a Castlevania game, it'd be kind of hard because, these, like, if you're a Belmont, one of the Belmont clan, if you're good versus evil, you can't just be like, well, you could, but, like, you can't really be like I feel like you have to be kind of a good person if you're gonna fight Dracula, like, if you're gonna fight for the church, then you have to be somewhat of a good person, faithful to your spouse and, not doing kind of crazy stuff, not being an anti-hero. So any kind of spicy, like, crazy violence or anything like that is gonna have to come from Dracula, like, to make the story exciting. I don't know, that's how I feel. I feel like you have, like, it's like the, like, knight in shining armor who's like pure and good, and then you have to like, if you want the game to be violent, you have to make Dracula and all his minions like the real violent people.
Alright guys, we got another attempt here. I'm gonna play this because I want to see if this is any good. This is another Mr. Freeze thing. I've been trying to do Mr. Freeze stuff all night, but it keeps, every time it turns it into this, like, very rocky type thing. It's almost like, it's so accustomed to how I make things, like very like gothic, like, Castlevania, Devil May Cry-ish, that it can't make like actual symphony or, Batman, Danny Elfman stuff, which is upsetting because I wanted to, because it was able to, when I did lyrics for different things, and I'd be like, all right, I want this to be a country song, I want this to be R&B, I want this to be a rap song.
What does Arkham music even sound like? Because it's so ambient.
It's not ambient. Arkham music isn't ambient.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Maybe, it's not ambient. It's in the background.
No, it's not in the background. It's very prominent.
All right. I'll have to listen to it. I don't usually pay attention to it because I'm playing the game. I made the mistake of adding a violin. Actually, AI is kind of correct on this, because in reality, violinists are divas, so it would make sense a violinist would make their own part as a solo. It's like if you added a soprano, she'd probably sing to everybody.
Part of this is okay.
Yeah.
It's got like nice use of xylophone there to be like, okay, that's Mr. Freeze stuff.
Love this part. I say we make Batman a widow.
It's the drums. Now right notes. It's not a bad composition, but it like,
You're gonna have to go to 7 years of music school to be a music composer, so you can do it yourself.
yeah.
This is the next singing class. I'm going back. You should say no violin solo, violin string section, strings.
Ah, strings.
Strings instead
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
strings. Instead
Instead
of
of
one
strings.
violin.
Yeah, so it's working as a group instead.
Okay. The problem there is saying lone violin, now you have a soloist. Because one violin with a microphone on them sounds way different than a whole string, whole section. Violin string.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of, like this? Kind of like Batman the Animated Series, like the episode with Captain Clown. Like they combined rock with the normal orchestra. Because usually it's just orchestra in the show. And then for the Captain Clown episode, they added more contemporary stuff like drums and stuff with it. But I don't think it. Most Arkham stuff does not have drums, so I have to be very specific and say no drums. Mess up my score. See, that's nice. When it's not overpowering everything. Everything's working together. The diva's back.
You can't get violins to go to all these music schools without showing off a little bit, Luke.
It's like the flute guy from that video game orchestra. I'm just like, I got one job, and I'm gonna do it. Hi, Linky. No, Batman! Scores ruined.
Finish him.
Honestly, if you were really trying to figure out how to do Arkham, I would like watch tons of YouTube videos on like what composes Arkham music and what influences it, and then like research it and then figure that out and then write that down.
Music school side quest. Yeah.
I might do the other. I might do the other one, the stuffed bread, unless you want me to save it for you.
You can do the other one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're fine. I had a huge bowl of oatmeal. Hi, Linky. Alright, one sec, guys. I just need to.
Honestly, the parts that you said sounded good. I feel like what you're trying to go for is like a John Williams type musical score.
How about Gothic symphony? Let me try this.
But
Dark Gothic.
But Gothic means a lot of different things. Like, I thought Gothic was the 1800s generally. which is strange because the Belmonts are considered, quote, Gothic, but yet a lot of their stuff takes place in around the 1600s, which would actually be more Baroque era type music. Because Gothic is an era. Because Gothic is actually an era of was mainly, I think of Gothic in architecture more than music. I didn't even know there was an era of music. I don't think there is an era of music called Gothic. I think Gothic is just a feel of like, oh, you know, you've got like, it's creepy and
let's try this. Batman has strings orchestra with powerful trumpets. Actually, you know what? Skip trumpets. I want French horn. Powerful French horns. We don't need trumpets.
I mean, you could just have the whole orchestra.
No, I've done brass before. It sounds bad.
I think what you're looking for is a superhero, dark superhero, like an eerie, like mysterious superhero sounding music in the shadows of the night. I could look up and see if there's even a, because AI is going to pick up basically what they see online. I don't even know if there is a Gothic era in music. Because you have, let's see, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to, like, I'm going to show how bad I am now. So you have, like, there's different types of eras in music. There's, like, the modern era, there's the postmodern, there's, like, oh my gosh, there's Baroque, classical, Renaissance. Let me just look this up. Oh my gosh.
Try this. Okay.
I think of Gothic, if I was an AI computer, I would think of Gothic as like, are you telling me to make a Gothic computer? Because that's what Gothic is the kind of architecture.
No, Gothic is a sound. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Gothic is a sound. It's supposed to represent, like, dark. Again? You don't know where your phone is again? Linky, where are you going?
What are you gonna do, Bat?
Thank you.
Up you go. Here, this should help.
Oh, right, I'm supposed to be doing tag team crap. Oops.
Resuscitating now.
Like a Sherlock Holmes? No. Always have to add rock. Ah. It starts good, but then they keep adding rock and roll to it. I said no rock. I've forever ruined this program to always make Castlevania inspired music. I've ruined it.
Here we go. So the computer is saying Gothic can mean several things. So like Gothic can mean pretty much almost any era of music that's based on goth. So they even consider, the computer even considers like modern day goths. Like goth, like Marilyn, it actually says Marilyn Manson.
Simulation complete.
So you have to be careful when you write Gothic because it could be anything. Anything dark. And then you don't know what the computer is asking you.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that you might have to be more specific than that.
Simulation activated.
No match for you. No. You're going to drown in your own blood. No way to win, Batman. Don't mind if I do.
This has potential.
Heart problems, Batman.
What just happened? No, never mind.
Simulation activated.
Get back! Knock him down!
Right here, an AI, dark, chilling, characterized by looming terror. Based on the Visigoths, who came around the 18th century in response to the Age of Enlightenment.
Simulation activated.
Death metal is what it's, yeah, it's doing like Trans-Siberian Orchestra, it's not. See, I like this. This is very freeze-like. Like with whatever instrument that is. But I did. It said can't do copyright. It said can't, and then they replaced it with I don't know what his style is. I thought his style was gothic.
Let's make this count. Hey. Prepare to die, Batman.
I know. Edward Scissorhands. That's what it should be. Yeah. Right, but I'm sure that I can type that without it. Because Edward Scissorhands already has like a very snow-like sound to it. A lot of his movies are weird. Dark themes, dark. No percussion. I don't want drums. There's no real drums in Arkham, really. I think. Not that I can think. See? I told you Gothic is a style. Spooky! That's it! Spooky! Yeah! Thank you, honey. Yeah. Spooky. We need more spooky.
One bad guy coming up.
Right.
High energy rhythms. It says Danny Elfman is influenced by old Hollywood classical composers such as Bernard Herrmann and Dmitri Tiomkin. He uses dramatic, sweeping string lines. See, I told you there's a lot more to Danny Elfman than you think. You think it's easy being a composer, but there's a lot more than just Gothic. He has a lot. It also says that he does whimsical. Whimsical is part of his. He tries to make it whimsical, like, you know, like the kind of like stuff you would see on like I would say spooky and magical.
Not doing magical.
Why do you always like this thing? Things that he's worked on. Simpsons, Spider-Man, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, Nightmare Before Christmas, Batman Returns.
Okay, there's no way they can mess this
Nightmare
up.
Before Christmas
No,
was.
I said Batman, dark, spooky, full orchestra, winter feel.
Beetlejuice.
No Beetlejuice.
Wow.
I'm gonna get this yet.
Edward Scissorhands because of the snow.
Yeah, I should have typed Edward Scissorhands. Oh well.
You want the specific?
I'm sure it has it this time. I didn't write Gothic at all this time.
You could say based on this song.
It's supposed to be a beautiful piece. It's supposed to be a battle between Freeze and Batman. Oh.
Here, this should help.
I stand.
Come on, back
That's
up.
that big piece.
I've got one left.
He's all yours.
What the?
That's my favorite. That he's ever seen.
I know, I got you a special thing out CD that had, that was several years ago.
I've got
Though.
one left.
Back when you could buy CDs.
Running with Batman.
I think you still might be able to. I don't know. It's carving me up like a Christmas turkey. So. Stop.
First aid. Say goodnight. Watch yourself. Can't revive you again.
I just realized what I should have done. The strings and the brass should be battling against each other. That's what it should be. Strings versus brass. Strings can get really loud. It can. Especially if they all work together. So I would have like 50 string people and like 6 brass. Yeah.
You can also, I mean, I think the brass people can put mutes on their horn.
No, I don't want muted trumpet. I want something big and grandiose.
I feel like if I worked in an orchestra and you came to give us something to write, I feel like you'd be difficult to work with.
I'd be very difficult to work with.
I'd be like, after you left, I'd be like, prima donnas.
Prima donna. Yep. Not hearing any rock this time. This might be it.
Wow. Anna Sensei said that violin in that one song makes me want to watch Fiddler on the Roof again.
This might be something. Wish we had a winter area to go to right now. We're almost under 1,000.
Okay. How would I know that?
I'm just letting you know.
So what am I supposed to do about it? What do you mean?
Hey guys, I need you to run the shorts if you haven't already. We're almost under 1,000 and I totally forgot to make a short. So I was messing around with some stuff. And it's too late to break for the stream because there's not much. We're only 100 views away from getting 1,000. But I just need you guys to, if you could click this for me, that would be great. Just need, there's 60 of you guys here. If like 15 of you guys could run that in the background, the stream can continue normally. Or if, whatever you want to call it, whatever type of stream this is, I don't know. Asriel. Alright, so this is my last attempt, guys, at this. This is gloomy winter. Spooky gloomy winter. And I swear it doesn't have any rock at all, I think. Pretty sure. Gloomy winter clash. 'Cause why not? Arkham style. Let's go. Got a good feeling. Maybe. Okay, now it's Lord of the Rings.
Simulation activated.
I get to look in your eyes. Just try and hit me, I dare you. Try and hurt me now. Not so tough now, are you?
Long build up. I like the church bells, that's cool.
Come on, hit me. Ready for a shock? Counter this. Ready to get fried. Not so tough now, are you? Ready to get fried.
This feels pretty close to Arkham.
Wake up. Dodge this.
That's pretty close. Feels more like Chris Nolan-esque, though.
But Chris Nolan did base it all on his You know why people go to music school? Because they want the music to sound a certain way. They have to go to lots of years of schooling to get it to sound right.
It still doesn't sound like a French horn, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's an AI French horn. It doesn't sound like a French horn.
It's more like an Azrael theme than it does Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, this is what happened to me when I tried to do the Metroid thing. I had some people singing in the background. I was like, oh my god.
No. Counter this one, freak. Ready to get fried.
I just don't understand how weird that sounds.
Try to
Yeah.
Come on, hit
They
me.
just see humans as another instrument, so it doesn't matter if they sound like weird.
Not so tough
Yeah,
now,
it
are
is.
you? Performing for stage. No. Get up, man.
You okay?
Dodge this. Counter this one, freak. Should have tried it. I dare you.
It's definitely Azrael
Come
theme.
on, hit me. Come on, man. On your feet.
Doesn't have Mr. Freeze. That's but at least the violin is more reserved now.
Try and hurt me now.
Right now, it's gonna take hours for you to get it correct.
Oh, I
all
know.
you want it to
Just
be.
try and hit me. I dare you.
I like
If the AI could read your mind on what you want, then I'd be scared. The fact that it cannot read your mind is actually
no
I don't want it to read people's minds.
mind read powers. Haha. Run the shorts at 3 times. I don't think you can do that.
Actually, you can now. If you pay for YouTube Premium, you can run whatever you're watching on YouTube. You could run it at up to 4 times.
Wow.
It's a new feature.
Mm.
But you have to have YouTube Premium to do it. You can only run up to 2 times if you don't have YouTube Premium.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna die tonight.
Oh, I got hit. Yeah, Castlevania. Fine. Castlevania.
Oh, one person thought that was giving like an Assassin's Creed vibe. I mean, was that kind of? They do have singing in Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah.
Simulation complete.
Really long.
Simulation activated.
So, if you're wondering how I got the guitar to do that, I said, solo guitarist is insane. Face melting riffs.
Why would you like
Because I'm trying to make it like Chris Nolan.
How do you know AI knew what you were talking about?
It took a couple attempts. They were like, what? It was like guitar solos that like are very showy and intense. Yeah, so it took a couple attempts to get the guitar to just go nuts.
Hold still while I cut you.
I like lead guitar going, that's my friend's style. So.
Honestly, I haven't met anyone who's better with guitar than Chris.
That's true.
It feels like it fits more Batman Beyond's Bad Adventure.
This is a Castlevania thing. Castlevania is what it's really good at programming. I don't know why, it just is. Because Castlevania, people have to understand, Castlevania is a mix between Baroque setting, Bach, heavy metal, with like leading guitars and heavy drums. Yeah.
Like, it's always influenced by guitar and Baroque music.
Yep.
It's very easy to know what Castlevania's sound is supposed to be.
Yep.
And maybe you should... Oh, never mind. No, Batman isn't Baroque.
No, Batman is not Baroque.
I'll fuck you up, freak.
This was supposed to be their attempt at making stage 1 for a game, like of a Castlevania game. Because the stage 1 of a Castlevania game is like really like in your face, and then some of the other levels they kind of slow down like a ballad. But the first one is like, this is your introduction to the game, so you gotta, bam, really get into it.
Oh, wow. Wow, there's something saying that Discord is gonna ask for your ID now.
Good.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, that'll cut down. Also, it'd be a lot easier. There's a lot of problems on Discord, like, where not just for us, but
Yeah,
other people have had.
I wish that people needed their ID on Discord back when we were hacked on our Discord.
Mm-hmm.
But then those losers that tried to, like, destroy us, then they would have their IDs right there, and they would be caught easily for all the stupid stuff that they did. Also, I had somebody recently that, was like a new member or whatever, and they were like, I can't get onto Discord. Are you guys age restricting me? And I was like, no, Discord is age restricting you. They said that you needed to be 13 before. Now I'm pretty sure you need to be 16. It's like, you're not supposed to be on there. You're not even supposed to be on YouTube if you're under 13. Like, it's caused so many problems for people. Yeah, really, I'm gonna age restrict. I'm gonna go through and try to figure out the ages of my audience. Oh, wait, I'm not. Like, sorry, that's not my problem. It was nice and touching what Mandrakos wrote, don't you think?
Was.
Isn't he, an amazing person?
It's not going to be able to duplicate this. Find out.
How are the views? Are they over 1,000 now, or what?
We just made it, and I have a third stream that I'm going to start soon. I'm just waiting for this stream to get 1,000 views. So like around 11:15 or something like this.
Well,
this stream should have 1,000 views.
Now the controversy's over. I can
Simulation
talk about it.
activated.
There was a Super Bowl controversy. Like I told you, like the guy put some expletives to the government people in his music. The guy's like.
Don't people always do that though?
Yeah, like the Dixie Chicks did the same thing. The thing I don't like about it is like they were trying to make such a huge deal of it. Like, oh my gosh, he's gonna get banned from the Super Bowl, and then everyone's like, oh wow, he's not banned, you know. Oh, stick it to the government, he's not banned. And it's like, he wasn't gonna get banned in the first place. Like, you guys were like the weird person in
Amber's not talking about you guys.
No, not you guys. I'm talking about the people that were like acting like this person was gonna get banned for the Super Bowl. They're like the kind of people that sit in the back of the class with spitwads and they're like, are you gonna ban me? Are you gonna ban me from school? It's like, no, you're just getting detention and then you have to come back to class. Like, what in the world? Like, no one's gonna ban you. Yeah, but this guy's name is, the guy who played at the Super Bowl's name is Bad Bunny. That was the huge controversy.
Controversy should be his name.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, his name is so stupid. That should be the controversial thing.
We're gonna mess up.
All the other shenanigans he pulls is beside the point. Please change your name. It sounds bad. It sounds dumb. And I love how everyone's making him, like, into this, like, political hero on the news and everything. And they're like, and Bad Bunny is standing up for, you know, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, if you're gonna stand up for people's rights, wouldn't you actually just use, like, where is the era in which people use their actual name? Like Michael Bolton or, you know, whatever. Like, if you're a real singer or whatever, you should use your real name. Like, don't call yourself Bad Bunny. You sound like a 9-year-old Twitch streamer. What? It's true.
I'm constantly.
Alright, I'm done.
Uh-oh.
Actually, what I was thinking, you and I are so similar. The most controversial thing about him is just his name. To me.
Oh, dang it.
Simulation complete.
Night of empty streets. Okay. Ooh. 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 Potential. Ooh. Ooh.
I think we have a winner. I think I finally figured this out. It took me a while, but I think I finally tricked this into actually giving us something that sounds like Batman. No more Castlevania, no more weird, creepy choir. This is it. This time I got it. Took a lot of tweaking, but this is it. Sort of. Hey! Mean! Oh crap, the choir again.
If you don't tell the choir to leave, they're gonna say for free donuts.
I don't have enough money to give them donuts.
Oh, if you don't give them donuts to leave, they're gonna stay and insist on the thing.
Feels very Zack Snyder-esque.
You're just trying to write movie scores into a game.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just trying to do game stuff.
No, that's what I was trying to do, and it ended up being a movie score every time. you keep having too grand of topics for what the song is about.
Choir sounds so bad.
I'll ride you.
You're gonna die tonight, Batman.
No, it doesn't sound realistic.
Yeah, they don't sound like they're something to do with
I'll
it.
make something for you.
It sounds like a movie score. It's like a DC trailer.
Better than most of the DC trailers you're getting. You should send this to DC. Like here, I helped you with your job. I was doing this for 20 minutes and I came up with a better musical story than you've ever come up with. Written by AI. You're welcome.
Now this feels more like a Captain America thing. Too heroic. Or too flashy. You got the French horns and the choir competing with the same solo. Oh, never mind. The choir couldn't do it. The choir phoned it in.
Yeah, I couldn't sing.
It just kind of ends abruptly. It's getting there, but no.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. And during our Super Bowl thing, like, people wanted us, they kept talking about this artist, and they kept thinking we were going to discuss it. And literally nobody knows who this guy. There was one person in the chat that kept going, "You don't know who this is?" Like, it's like, no, nobody knows who they are. They're literally just a person that likes to make controversy. That doesn't mean that people are going to hear their music.
Simulation complete.
And what?
French one, not lots of
Oh, okay.
solo French.
Alright, so
Simple. What about subtle? Simple string. Simple.
for those asking about this, yeah, okay, so I'll explain the Bad Bunny thing. Like, I can explain it in not so much stuff. Basically, this guy used a swear word against the government or government officials or whatever in his song. Basically, I can't really explain the controversy without basically bringing up a whole can of worms. It's really not a controversy. It's basically like the guy's, he's Puerto Rican. He lives in the United States. I find it ironic that this guy, like, makes such a huge deal about, like, basically saying that he is, you know, he makes this huge thing like he's Puerto Rican, but in reality he's lived in the United States for like a long time, and he doesn't live in Puerto Rico at all, and he doesn't feel like living there, he doesn't want to live in his own country, but he makes this huge thing like he's from, like, he makes it appear as though he's like literally living in Puerto Rico, but he's not. And that's pretty much it. Basically, he makes himself like he's standing up for immigrants, but he's literally American.
Yeah, I want to
That's
focus
pretty
on
much
Batman stuff.
Yeah, I'm done.
I've got my next. This time, I feel like this theme is gonna do it. I got rid of I said lots of French horns before. Now we went down to one French horn and subtle strings. And I literally typed No choir. No vocals. So this time it's gonna click. We're gonna find out. But I think I have a good feeling about it. I think I put something in the oven that's gonna come out delicious.
I promise.
'Cause I'm gonna figure out this whole Batman thing because I need good, cheap stuff that I can put in my videos without Warner Brothers, you know, claiming all my stuff. I can't make Batman stuff unless I have good Batman-esque style music. Because I used to get royalty-free music. With the problem with royalty-free music, in a couple of years, it's not royalty-free anymore. But if I make the stuff, then there's no way that somebody can be like, aha! You're using stuff that's like, nope, I cooked this myself. I used the program, it's there. And you can't say nothing, it's mine. If anything, I'll come after you for using my stuff. Ha ha. But I just can't. I've nailed the Castlevania style and the Mega Man style. I wanted to try to see if I can make He-Man style. I don't think it can. That was a very unique sounding stuff.
I mean, I think a lot of what you're trying to mimic is like a specific song. Like He-Man was just like once. I mean, that's not really a style of music.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, but if I was your music teacher in college, I would like mark red all over your paper for everything that you're wrong on, because I don't. It's one composition, like it's literally a few songs for one TV show that He-Man was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that means a whole style. That'd be like saying My Little Ponies is a style or an era of music. It's like not really a style of music.
Wow. Mean.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna... Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just gonna... You know what? I hope I do become a teacher for music school, and I hope you join my class so I could fail you out of the class.
Wow. Thanks for that.
I want you to join my class, and then I'm gonna put red all over your paper.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be like, I really want to compose Batman style music, and I'll be like, red check mark and cross out all of your paper. Batman music is not a style.
Yes, it is.
Go research more and come back to class tomorrow.
Yes, it is. It is a style.
No, it's
I'm gonna
not.
prove
Batman
it. Yep.
music is not a style of music.
Yes,
No,
it is.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It is a style of music, and you're gonna eat those words. This is called Vengeance in the Rafters. Can't even hear it. That violin player again.
Simulation activated.
I guess Batman's very vampire-like.
You don't stand a chance! What are you gonna do, Bat? Stop him! This'll be easy, Batman. I'm gonna take your head off. Breaking you fun, Batman. He's no match for you.
I mean, it's dark and mysterious.
This'll help.
I mean, I could use this in a video. It's very subtle. It's not overpowering.
No match for you.
It's theme heavy.
Time for you to die. shock, Batman.
This is actually pretty good. Because the violence not being too showy. It's repeating the same theme almost.
Come on, Batman, hit me. Batman, gonna get fried.
There we go. This doesn't sound like a Superman theme. This doesn't sound like... This sounds like a young Batman, I think. Like a year one.
Not the only one with a high tech suit.
See, that was a Batman sound.
Cover me, I'm fixing this guy.
Sort of. Except for the very showy violence.
Back again.
Still pretty close. It had an ominous, spooky vibe to it.
Can't hit me now, Bat.
But it wasn't overpowered by, like, too much stuff. It didn't feel like the other times, the French horn and the violins were, like,
Come on, man, on your feet.
both having, like, these extravagant solos. And it felt like just having the one French horn made it kind of, like, very reserved. It wasn't, like, in your face. Whereas the other one, it's too heroic, like a Superman theme or a Captain America or something like that. This felt just enough creepy with a little bit of kind of, like, heroicness to it. Like, you know, I'm sad and I'm lonely, but I'm still gonna help people. That's kind of what I was getting. It made me feel things.
Let him down.
That is what Batman stuff sounds like. That's Batman style. Okay? Sounds like if Batman was in Final Fantasy? No! Doesn't sound like Final Fantasy. Does it?
You might be lucky you spoke on your own tongue.
It kind of sounded like it had an Asian vibe to it, actually. The violin solo specifically sounded like that. You and I are never going to agree on this.
No, I just wanted to respond to somebody like, that's his whole thing. That's what this guy's whole thing is. Like that, he's literally using the heritage of the country that he's from, that he doesn't even want to live in, for clout. Like, literally, that would be like if Luke said, I fight for Ireland, and I'm fighting for Irish immigrants, and he started wearing a leprechaun outfit and started making music, and started dancing around. And then if people started banning him from the Super Bowl, he'd be like, you're just doing this because you hate Irish people. That's exactly the same thing that this guy is doing. He's literally using his culture as a crutch. And all he does is sing about, you know, drugs and all this stuff. If he's gonna get banned from the Super Bowl, it'd be all the lyrics that he has that are explicit, that are never allowed in normal thing anyway. And he's pretending as though he's banned because of his culture, but in reality, he just uses traditional. I've seen his videos. He goes and he gets like a cultural Puerto Rican wedding, and he puts that in the background of his video, and then he sings about sex and drugs over the video. Literally, the guy is the epitome of clickbait.
Come on.
He doesn't, you know, that doesn't make any sense. That's weird. Hold on.
Let it go. No! Still not enough. Still not enough. What about if we use violin is too showy? What about cello? Spooky. Ooh.
No offense to Irish people.
Uh-huh.
Sorry for mocking your culture. You guys are more than leprechauns. Sorry, I have to go. I offended Luke's Irish heritage.
You're fine.
Are you? Forgive me.
Uh-huh. I was inspired by something else. Okay. Spooky theme. Batman remembering his dead parents. Feeling of sadness. Sadness. And his never-ending fight for dark justice. Wahaha. Great. I literally wrote dead parents. No parents. Yeah, but we're gonna move on from the Super Bowl. We're gonna keep Batman centered, Batman-esque stuff, because that's what we're doing here. Batman flawless? No.
Simulation activated.
I'm gonna cut.
I never get old.
Not so tough now, are you, Batman? Whoa. Not so tough now, are you?
I'm tough and sad. No, 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 not the will or
Not so
nothing.
tough now, are you? Come on, Batman, hit me. Come on, man, get back up. Not the only one with a high tech.
Now you're starting to understand how it is.
Get fried.
In reality, your music sounds better than Hans Zimmer's. And it's AI.
Because he doesn't do theme. He starts themes and then he stops.
You should send some of these musical pieces to him and be like, hey, just so you know, AI can write a musical theme. Why can't you after you went to school for 8 years?
I thought he went to school longer than that.
Probably.
He says he doesn't like theme music, though.
Well, then why did he go to school?
Oh.
Why did he? That would be like going to. That'd be like learning to be a professional swimmer and saying I don't like water. Like, okay, why did you become a swimmer then? Seems weird.
Why do they always do
Because
violin?
you know what? I'm afraid to become a musical composer now because I know, like, when I come back from a long, hard day at work conducting an orchestra, you're gonna be like, "Hey, Amber, can you write me this musical piece really quick? I want it to feel like Batman is swimming in an ocean of his dreams, And after he catches a raft, he realizes that the raft is really a symbol for the fact that he'll never see his parents again. Could you write that theme for me really quick? I just need you to write that, and could you write out all the parts so that I can put it in my next video? I'll be like, Luke. You have a tall order here.
There's a lot of these Batman singing about his origins. Well, apparently they didn't add any music to it. Midnight Vow of the Bat. Ooh. Ooh, I like. Vow. Vows are good. I like Vow. Vows are good. Go away. These are all... I might not even publish any of these, but just you guys are hearing stuff that no one else will ever hear. Joys of being shadow banned. You can experiment with all kinds of stuff. It doesn't matter. Okay. Midnight Vow of the Bat. Expecting good things. Creepy. Sad.
End you, Batman.
Simulation activated.
This is the death of the Waynes.
This will protect you.
Just try and hit me. I dare you.
If the Waynes were Irish.
Ready for a shock, Batman? You ready for a shock?
Dodge this.
Come on, hit me! Counter this one, freak!
Try and hurt me now.
Break my arm now, Batman.
Show off.
Go on, Batman. I dare you.
Asking a violinist not to show off is like asking a human not to
Simulation
breathe.
activated.
I just wanted light string plucking.
It's still going towards you.
Be understood.
Hit me now.
Yes.
Simple but soaring melody.
Tough now, are you, Batman?
No flourishes.
Now we have Spanish guitar for some reason.
Try and hurt me now. Come on, get back in the fight.
The Waynes were multicultural. Irish and Spanish.
Come on, Batman, hit me.
No, Lucas was saying the music sounded a little Irish to him.
All fixed up.
That was an Irish run of the violin.
It sounded Italian.
No.
Doesn't sound
Hit
like
me now,
anything.
Batman.
No, it had stuff to it that is very common in fiddle music and Irish and Scottish stuff. See, this is what I want. Like with the strings, everything going together.
Long, sweeping,
I'm gonna take my time with you.
string section.
You're not the only one with a high-tech system. I'm very hot. Ready to get fried. Come on, hit me. Oh, ready for a shock, Batman?
Simulation activated.
I can let you go. Yours is next.
You're supposed to stop him. Whoa.
Resuscitating now.
you're saying long sweeping melodies?
Try it, Imby, I dare you! Batman, wanna get
Long sweeping, soaring. I don't know, Luke. I guess I don't know. I don't know what I would say. Whatever I say is gonna.
What? I'm not gonna blame you for anything. I'm experimenting.
I'm not really experimenting because I gotta go to sleep soon.
I know that.
Yeah, you can put. I mean, here's a thing: long string section melodies.
String section.
It would be the string section because that's a section of strings, so they're all playing at the same time. Because if you say violin, then that's a one person with a microphone on their violin. If you're like, well, I had an orchestra concert. If you didn't have a microphone on that one violin, you wouldn't hear it because the violin is soft. If you want to hear the whole string section at once, they're all playing at one time. That's what makes it louder.
Okay.
Violins are very quiet on their own.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
He won't touch you after this. You ready for a shot? Oh! Go on, Bat, hit me, I dare you! Oh. Not so tough now, are you? Counter this one, freak.
Okay.
Wake up!
Challenge me to counter it. I did counter it. Now what?
Break my arm now. Oh. Not so tough now, are you, Batman?
And it's like sad back. Oops.
You were gonna go. Somebody said you were gonna go to the hospital today?
No, I don't have the hospital. I have a,
Power up.
on the 12th of February I have to get a, it's not a procedure though, it's a,
Let me charge you. You can't hit me
it's
now.
ultrasound of my heart.
Come on, man, on your feet.
That is on, the 12th.
Not so tough now, are you?
It's not anything, well, I mean, they're checking to see if it's something serious, but,
Ready for a shock,
and then
Batman?
next week is the cardiologist, like after they want to check on some stuff, they're like, oh,
Come on, Batman.
before you come in, we need you to do this, because we looked at your thing, and we just need to rule something out, so blah, blah, blah.
What? I can't revive. No. One charge.
Already this makes a good promise to the name. It's called Cloak of Empty Halls. It should be called Cowl of Empty Halls. Why cloak? Oops.
Hey, oh, you've only seen 8 streamers online right now?
What does that even mean?
Okay, I'm sure there's more than 8 people streaming on YouTube. But... well, we're not really IRL streamers though, like that would be like if we were walking around streaming.
I don't think you can really. That's more subtle. That's a cello this time. Okay. Try I'm so morbid. The death of the Waynes theme. I've made the death of the Waynes like several times.
That's because you were trying to get it right.
Wayne family death again. Nah. Well, I mean, you gotta kill the Wayne family in order to make Batman. You can't just have Batman without the Waynes dying.
That means look at him staring at you like you've killed my parents 9 times during this stream.
It has been a lot of death, hasn't it, Batman? All right, this is the last time we kill your parents. This is called what are they?
He's like, my parents are alive?
No, I'm sorry, they're dead. This is called Cloak of Empty Halls, Wayne Halls. Whoops. Well, that's not it. The death of the Waynes again. We keep killing the Wayne family.
Yep.
Yep. Very Nolan.
You're better than this.
He's crying now.
My parents are dead. I'm sad. Very sad. My sadness washes over me like a bat. And flight sad.
I'll just... I think I can take you, Batman.
Martha!
Simulation complete.
This doesn't feel like Dead Parents. This is like Memory of Dead Parents.
Simulation activated.
It's fine. What's for, Batman?
No match for you. You're not walking away.
We're gonna break you up. No one will hurt you now. Ready to get started?
Take it down, Martin.
Counter this one, freak.
Still doesn't sound like art. That's okay. Still, it sounded kind of like Dead Parents.
not the only one.
I never said I was going to the hospital. I said I have to get a echocardiogram, which is a, what do you call it? An ultrasound of my heart on the 12th.
Try and bring me down.
I don't know if I'm going to the hospital for that. I'm going to some type of clinic that does that. Yeah, you gotta get to sleep, honey, and you gotta take your BP. Sure. Not you. Hmm. Okay. And then start what's his name stream in just a little bit. We hit 1,000, we hit 1,000. Alright, we're gonna kill Bruce's parents one more time, because I'm not satisfied with that. That was not a very wasn't a very good death. I didn't feel any emotion. It felt there was no emotion in the death of the Waynes there. Okay. Yeah, I know. Try this. Try this. We're killing the Waynes again.
Looks like you could use a
This
little
time, it's gonna be sadder.
help. So tough now, are you?
I'm sorry, Batman's parents. But you must die in order for Batman music to truly be... And Batman music is gonna be a thing. It is gonna be its own... When you think tragedy, you'll think of Batman music. It's both heroic and dark and gothic and sad, triumphant, lonely, depressing.
Ready for a shock?
Ouch. Ah!
Come on, hit me. Batman, wanna get fried?
Stop zapping me, please.
Off you go.
Not so tough now, are you, Batman?
Shadow of the House of Wayne. He's got a gun! Stop shooting me! My parents are dead!
Supposed to stop him.
How could you? Your villainy reminds me of my dead parents.
Cover me. I'm healing. I've got one left. Make it count. Dodge this. Be careful. I'm all out. You're not the only one with a high-tech suit.
Try and hit me. I dare you.
Break my arm.
Oops. I don't think that was a good good gadget variation. I mean, I might still pull this off. Must have more dead parents. I'm a terrible person. What are you envisioning here? Batman's dead parents is my motivation. What? Yes. I want sweeping strings that make me want to cry because of two people lying in an alleyway bleeding out. I'm sorry, what? Yes. That is a motivation. Also, I need someone to make a loud bang noise in the middle of the song. What? Yes. Like pop a balloon or something. Twice. Pop, pop. That's funny. Shadows of the House of Wayne. Okay. Ooh. That sounds like a sad cello. That's a sad cello if I've ever heard one. Okay. I think we have something here. I think this will be the best Death of the Waynes ever. Nobody tell the internet we're killing Bruce's parents. We have to give him motivation for being a superhero. It's all to motivate Bruce to do better. I'm a twisted individual. Batman cannot have happy fun times. That's what people have done. He's not a happy character. If you want Batman to be a happy character, you're rooting for the wrong superhero. He is a very, very, very sad, tortured individual. That's why we love him so much. It's because sad. Yeah. All right. Cloak of Empty Halls, what? Shadow of the House of Wayne. Oof. Okay. Is this that's the right one? Okay. Alright, Bruce. Make me feel something. Okay, very graveyardy. No! Why? Batman died because it's so bad.
Simulation failed.
Bruce is like, no, it's not very good.
Simulation
What's wrong with this theme now? It can't decide what it wants. It wants sad singing ladies or it wants a sad cello. You can't have both. It ruins it. My God!
Been a while since I've used one of these.
No. No. You just needed sad cello. You only needed sad cello, darn it. Like, maybe the choir in the background, very subtle, like graveyard-esque, but not soloing with the cello. The cello should be the main sad instrument. That was... It started out good, and then they're like, you know what? We're gonna add a very loud, high-pitched lady that's gonna drop key several times. Be like, that's what people want to hear. People want to hear this, like, shrieking woman. No. That's the real reason Bruce's parents died, yep. Loud, shrieking woman. Okay, alright. Let's see if this one's any better. This is called Shadow of the Fallen Wanes. Nah. Last one, because I just need sad cello.
Now, are you?
Ooh! Creepy piano's good.
Dodge this. Finish him off. Just try it. I dare you.
Okay. I don't hate this one so far. As long as the singing doesn't overpower it, it's okay. The singing can be subtle in the background.
This'll help. Hey, Batman, wanna get fried? Counter this, freak.
This is more like Bruce becoming Batman.
Rock, Batman. Come on, get this home. Come on, man, get back up.
Just don't overdo it.
Wide. Paper shock, Batman. Giving first aid. Not the only one with a
Beautiful
high
so
tech
far.
Hell, are you? Ready for a shock? Break my arm out, Batman. Hey, wanna get fried? Try and hurt me now. Not so tough now, are you, Batman? Counter this one.
Nice crescendo. Okay. Yes! 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 Perfect build-up! Uh-oh. That was really nice. Oh, it's not done yet. Alright, how are you gonna end this song?
You're not the only high-tech suit. Batman, wanna get fried? You can't hit me now, Bat. Come on, Batman, hit me.
I like it.
Just try and hit me. I dare
Very Batman-esque, I think. What do you guys think? Very Batman-esque?
Come on, hit
No!
counter this freak.
Oh.
Not so tough now, are you, Batman?
That's a good one to end it on. That was actually really good. That was really good. The choir was perfect. A little bit too crazy on the violin at the end, but that felt like more of a vow to my parents, but being Batman. It didn't feel like his parents were dying. It felt like they were already gone. I actually did name one of the songs Dead Parents. I'm not muted. Everyone can hear me fine. Not muted. Alright, anyway, I gotta get to the next stream. That made me feel feelings. It was like, oh, the choir is singing, but they're not overpowering. It's very subtle. It's like subtly sad. And then when you want them to really get into it, you want them to crescendo, they do crescendo, and it's like, oh, it works! Bravissimo!
Speaking of feelings, I saw on the news they're coming out with this thing. Oh, I'll tell you on the thing. They're coming out with this thing where instead of doing like 10 years of
Simulation complete.
Oh, I saw this thing on the news. Like instead of doing 10 years in prison, they're gonna force you to feel the feelings, like with neuroscience, of how your victims felt when you attacked them. And you're gonna have to relive that like over and over again for like a few years, like in this, like, put it into your brain or something.
So they're gonna torture people.
Yeah, that's what it says, like on the news, that they're thinking. They said that it'll help cut down on prison costs because they're just gonna torture people for years instead of putting them in prison for 10 years. They'll just torture you for 2 or 3.
Yeah, that
Psychologically.
sounds humane. Okay.
It's Ghost Rider.
It's Ghost Rider, yeah.
Weird.
Penitent stare. That's kind of creepy. Well, there you go, people. Don't do crimes, or you're gonna mentally tortured.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you kill your victim, they're gonna torture you and make you feel like you're dying for years. Holy cow. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I got another stream to get to, so I'm gonna get that set up for you guys. Oh man, that last we're gonna call that Dead Parents because that was pretty good. So, what one was that? They called that House of Wayne. Shadows of the House of Wayne. It doesn't feel like shadows though. It actually feels like he's Batman. Batman Remembers. That's better. Batman Remembers Martha. Because I mean, it has the singing lady in it. You know, Batman Remembers Martha. There you go. That's what we're calling it, people. It's now Batman Remembers Martha. Martha. All right. I'll catch you guys on the whatever the mystery stream is. Okay? All right. That was fun. That was fun, wasn't it? I enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with that. This is where the next stream is going to be. Yeah, we literally called it Martha because we can. All right, you guys will be redirected. More Batman tomorrow. Next up is a mystery stream. See you over there.